Got the bully, Mr. Verse. How are you, sir?
Good. Ready to rock and roll.
Well, I didn't watch this deliberately. I only watched one clip. I'm gonna introduce you, Matt. Calm down. Calm down. All you'll come back one day.
No, the stream. No, I'm just saying the stream's not working for me, so I'm trying to see if.
Okay, we're good. We're on.
Hey, have you tried refreshing?
I've refreshed like 5 different times. There it is. There we go. There we go.
Wow.
All right. All right.
Hey guys,
there
if your stream doesn't work, you just hit refresh and it works. Thankfully, Matt's been doing this for a couple years and he couldn't figure it out. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So we got the bully in the house and then the man behind the glass, Mr. Matt Pitt. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Getting notifications for your show lately. I don't watch them.
Oh yeah.
I suggest you do. I think we had another successful. What did you think of last lockout?
It's good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I like that.
I thought it was.
You can critique. I really don't.
Your chemistry now.
I don't really. Yeah, I'm feeling it a little more. I really don't care if you even on air. I don't even care if you criticize me. I don't. This is for like everybody's in the chat is sold on me. You know.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think it's closer to the pilot episode, and the pilot episode is the best one.
You think so? Yeah. Well, I wasn't. See, the first time we got some legitimate anger, and I think with the pilot episode, I actually did what I set out to do, make them the stars, right? And I noticed that when I saw it. But I was so pissed off at Boogie that I just couldn't control myself, and I went in SFTP, and it's not SFTP, and I know that. I want to make it about them. I want to. I don't mind being the laugh track. I don't. Actually, it's easy. You know?
But even if you're mad and you yell at him, we all know Boogie was going to ruin the show, so I'm not, you know. If you only ruined one episode so far, I'm not too upset about it.
Yeah, my job is to keep it moving. Handful of snipes, and God, let Wings carry. Jesus Christ, he's killing it, right? You know, like killing it. So. Before I get into this, and I don't know anything about it, it's about 20 minutes long, and we got some other clips from the stream last night. Apparently, Max had a meltdown. I don't know that for a fact. I haven't seen it. So we're going to have, instead of a watch-along, we're going to have a let's watch. That's my creation. What do you think of that first? A let's watch? You want to do
let's watch?
Put one in the chat if you're down with doing let's watches. I should sell them. Let's watches, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Max went off the rails. He denied it all, Tommy. I don't know what he denied. I don't know. I mean, let's watch. Let's do the let's watches. So, yeah, let's put this on right here. Blah blah blah, and yeah, let's watch. God cult. Yeah, he's spinning off the rail. Now he's a god. Ugh, God.
Yeah, he rebranded.
Yeah, he rebranded. He's you know, this guy's got narcissistic personality disorder, if I had to guess. Who's that a psychiatrist? I'm not diagnosing anybody, but I'm just going along what might be happening. Who's that guy? He was in Boogie's, the psychiatrist that was in Boogie's video. Does anybody in the chat know what I'm talking about?
Or the
No, the psychiatrist in Boogie's video. He's not Dr. K. It's not Dr. K.
So no, not a girl. We don't know who it is then.
No, Dr. K is another doctor. I think he has a Spanish last name. And he really looks like
it's not Dr.
Todd
K.
Grande.
Grande?
Yeah, Dr. Todd Grande. Yeah. I'm not trying to diagnose anybody. I was really into him when he was new. And then he figured out drama gets clicks, which kind of ruined him a little bit because then he started taking shots at the people he was fucking covering. And he was super professional at first. I'm not saying don't watch him, and I still do. Especially when there's a crime not diagnosis, like analyzation. Because he's not trying to diagnose anybody. He's not their doctor. He wasn't there. He's just trying to
Analyze.
Yeah, analyze.
not trying to get sued. I'm just
I'm trying to get sued. I'm trying to make a quick buck on YouTube. Fuckface. You know, I mean, Jesus. So here we go. Let's watch the greatest cancellation of all time. This time he swings at Critical. Critical surprise. No, I'm not surprised. I got to be honest with you. And here's why I'm not surprised. When you make reverse kiddie porn, and that's, oh, by the way, I don't give a shit if we get monetized today. You say what you fucking want, because I am tired of this. No, thanks.
Wait, do it again, Matt?
No.
I'm not falling for that.
So, I don't give a rat's ass today, not at all. So I I got a little interested because he swung at Charlie, and that told me that he's gone off the rails just swinging at Charlie because he is a smart YouTuber. That's not smart. That means he's crazy. And then apparently he did a crazy stream the very next day. He started talking about Hamas and Israel. I'm sure that's funny. You know, like, I'm aware they haven't come out yet. I think one day they will. And I think it's going to be more than one person too. Max, I'm basically, my sources telling me he's been threatening YouTubers. And I don't think most people don't want to get involved with them or fire back because they're terrified of him. And I think we're talking big YouTubers, man. And this kind of proves it. Apparently he starts naming people and stuff like that. And now he's going after Charlie. He basically writes, help me out, help me do this, help me do that. I think after YouTuber Kids Are Pedos campaign, I think people are a little less likely to want to work with them. And on top of that, they're afraid to be called pedos. Well, I've already been called a pedo by Mama Max. I've even been told how I'm going to be sexually dominated by Mama Max. So I don't really give a shit anymore. So let's check it out.
My name is Max Stryker. I'm a filmmaker dedicated to empowering children. This is a call.
I'm a filmmaker dedicated to
empowering
empowering myself.
Give it a fucking rest. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Here we like to. This is the reverse kiddie porn I'm talking about. I don't mind using that word, by the way. It is reverse kiddie porn. That's what he sells. That's what he sells. He sells you a bunch of fucking shit that you can verbally masturbate over and produce nothing. He produces no results that I can see or he's willing to prove.
The action.
But he's got a guy saying how much they help children. What are you talking about?
Yeah. He says he helps children, tells stories, and then, he catches a pedo in a chat room. I think anybody in this chat right now could do that if they really felt like it.
Insulation.
Yeah, we've
done
that one before.
I hope that it will bring the.
Here's what you do. Say you're about 12. Say you want to fuck. And somebody that looks like this will probably answer back.
Maximum amount of eyes.
It's not even that hard. You just have to have friends that are like 19.
Yeah.
Which people Tommy's age and probably a little bit younger, that's a little still fucking weird, but if you're in your 20s, it happens. You'll have a friend group and you'll be like, huh, this guy seems a lot older than us.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
Okay, 1 in 5.
Had a couple of those.
Sex or labor trafficking. This is when he pretends to give a shit.
Let this video be the example by which we as influencers can make digestible content for our audience.
In other words, if you don't help me and give me clout, I'm going to call you a pedo and say you don't care about kids.
While addressing much more important matters. Thank you.
If people think we're helping children, we can make a lot more money. Now please make sure you're helping the children and submitting your payment to Patreon by the end of the month.
That's pretty good.
Hello, friends, it's me. Oh, who the heck are you?
This guy's a
clicking on my
pedophile.
video? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to my channel. Today's video diverges from the usual content. While it's easy to get caught up in the latest internet sensations.
All right, Charlie Does Nothing wins. This is my first time seeing Mac. He looks like a tryhard. Max is probably one of the more powerful YouTubers you don't know about. And I think if Max was so worked up over Maximilian Muss, I'm a little confused. Yeah, optically, you're right. But there's going to be a point in time when a lot of these YouTubers who preach that they don't like false accusations well, Max might accuse me, and they dip out. That's what I'm saying. This is not really a criticism of Charlie, and I don't know that Charlie is not going to do anything about it. 48 hours went by, nothing was said, and now I'm interested. I wonder if he fears him. Maybe I'm wrong, like a lot of other guys do.
There's a pressing need to shine a light on a much deeper, darker, demonic topic lurking beneath the surface. Sniper Wolf. McDormand Monday! What was that? Yeah. Oh! 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 What? What?
My name is Spencer, and I am a survivor of Camden Gerard Davis, the leader of a destructive cult that has victimized hundreds of minors. This video is our screen for action.
On March 18th, 2016, Spencer,
Apparently didn't do
a
that well.
16-year-old
Disappeared
girl
anyway.
from Wiley, Texas,
Yeah, right.
mysteriously disappeared.
And this is what I call about his
his
reverse kiddie porn. He turns it into entertainment. I think that's gross. Me personally, it's gross. Well, it doesn't matter if he gets the word out. Well, don't you think like I could hold him to some progress then?
Joining a supernatural family as a vampire on some random corner of the internet. She actually found herself ensnared in a dangerous sex cult led by a child predator posing as a werewolf god. The man had recruited hundreds of young children.
Does he have a name?
Subjecting them to... Almost 7 years later, Spencer and the other survivors shared their stories with me. This video serves as their scream for action against their perpetrator.
What? Why would you go this so fast? According to the multiple sources, he is indicated the criminal activities.
Implicated in
Listen,
criminal activities.
you can accuse this guy of being a pedophile. This is the coolest guy we've seen on screen the whole video.
Camden Gerard.
I mean, how seriously can I take this? Especially with all the false Me Too's out there. How seriously can I take anything like this?
Unfortunately, Mama Max doesn't really go into the evidence against him. He just talked about MoistCr1TiKaL the whole episode.
Davis. Leviathans are coming for you.
Oh shit! I can't block any goddamn video of these things anymore, unless somebody knows a way around it. How did Creative Commons? How is that allowed to be monetized? Usually that negated your monetization. That's bizarre. Strange.
So fucking weird watching it without music.
We're catching pedos left and right with this horse shit. Send me your ad blocks that work.
Bro, Slug's putting in work.
We'll get to that.
Behind the clicks and views of internet drama, there's a story we're overlooking. Millions of stories, in fact. Stories that scream for immediate attention, yet continue to be muffled by...
Why would anybody want to throw in with you? You turn this into a horror movie. Why would anybody want to put their reputation? And that's what I think a lot. Like a lot of the videos, everybody says he's unhinged now. Well, he's unhinged before, but now he's running around writing YouTubers and essentially threatening them.
The cacophony of the latest drama or trend. Let's take a moment to...
And he puts out content like every 6 months or something. And then sits on his Patreon that people think they're donating to. It's fraud. It's fraud. You're donating to me. He's not catching anybody, and you think you're donating to somebody that's doing good. It's fraud.
Step back from the online spectacle and face the harrowing truth. Human trafficking and destructive cults are not just issues in distant lands or plot lines in crime shows. They are among the most severe and...
Then why are you turning this into entertainment? He basically just said, this is not just entertainment, this is a real thing. But my whole presentation...
This is so dog shit and performative. Go to his description. I bet the first link is his fucking Patreon.
Let me check. That's a good idea. It's second. Stryker Films.
Oh, relinking to another video. My apologies.
Rapidly growing problems happening right under our noses. The actions of Camden Gerard Davis, his heinous crimes, the lives he's shattered.
Am I supposed to like roam the streets with an AR-15? Is it supposed to like rile me up? I'm so confused. Like what the purpose of this video is like jerking me off.
Glaring examples of the darker aspects of humanity that we, as a society, often choose to ignore. The gravity of his actions, the suffering of his victims, should stir us to our core.
Jesus Christ! Look what's in the background. Probably getting clipped.
Prompting outrage, action, and a demand for justice. Yet such stories often receive a fraction of the attention granted to the latest internet scandal. The survivors who fell prey to Camden Gerard Davis were once impressionable.
And it's really funny, like he's saying this stuff's not getting enough attention because people are more interested in entertainment and drama and stuff like that. Well, first of all, part of that's the algorithm. You're not going to make as much money unless you have a gig like he does, where you get it all on Patreon. I mean, it's just really funny. The presentations is pure entertainment, and the message is you're not taking it seriously enough because you're watching entertainment instead.
Malleable minds, unknowingly ensnared by the beguiling algorithms of the internet that would lead them almost irretrievably into the clutches of exploitation.
Look, it's Pyrocynical's notebook.
7 long years their pleas echoed into the void, muted cries for help that were met with an indifferent world, too hyper-focused on some ephemeral stimulation. It was only through a twist of fate.
Did it again.
Okay, buddy.
To entice them from too much ephemeral stimulation? What the fuck is this?
Almost serendipitous connection through my sister that their voices found conduit in me.
Somebody wrote that voice. That voice is as fake as him catching pedophiles. He's not doing it.
I took to
you know what I can't wait for? Mama Max to like do a stream, be like, "You fell right into my trap, Tommy.
Yeah, you fell right into
my trap. Covering the story. You're doing exactly what I want you to do."
Yeah, whatever. That's great.
Happening, and I knew you were gonna do it.
I knew you were gonna do it. I knew it all along.
I'm 5 steps ahead
to a broadcast that could.
I'm trying to force fucking. I'm trying to force and gaslight Charlie to give me clout. That might be the best reason.
I'm trying to catch pedophiles, Tommy, and you're stopping me.
The eyes and hearts of hundreds
Tommy
of
sees a pedophile. He loves children getting found.
Do you not care about pedophiles? I mean, do you not care about the kids?
Care about pedophiles. Tommy C hates pedophiles but loves children.
Let's look at the anti-Mama Max. The defender.
Do an anti-Max. Make him a big map.
Leave the children alone, Tommy. Stop defending
I wonder if
children.
we should make a whole show like call it anti-Mama Max and just do pro-pedophile fucking.
They had it coming, Tommy. Leave them be.
Maybe they're not all that bad.
I think I'm Batman, but I'm really just a scruffy fuck.
Yeah, I know.
With a mic changer.
Yeah. All right. Do not make fun of these poor girls. I don't know what their deal is.
Well,
Chud Logic already did that.
I have a couple things that I would say.
No, let them. We're not Chud Logic.
If you want to see people make fun of the girls, go to Chud Logic stream.
I know
8-year-old
by their
boy.
appearance, they don't seem like victims, but I have the receipts to prove that they were in fact trafficked.
One of the
all right, I'm done now.
8-year-old boy. I think I heard that voice behind the bushes of my school.
Is now piercing through the noise, challenging
I thought that was
the
verse.
apathy that so often greets such disclosures. But this phenomenon isn't isolated. It is more common than we know. Its prevalence is an indictment of our universal ignorance.
How does he look into the camera and do this unironically?
Yeah, I know. Like, oh my God, this is really happening. That's why, like, most of the kids that write me and they say, "I'm glad you got molested" or something like that. They do seem like the ages between like 12 and 15. So it really is aimed at them. You know, goth kids.
You imagine he's like, his girlfriend's making noise like, "Hey babe, can you calm down a bit? I'm trying to make a video." The confusion of
actually his girlfriend's probably making noise like, "You're in the army, you're acting like an idiot. Stop."
For its mass surveillance, yet malignant forces persist underneath us, often perpetuated by the very structures that should dismantle them. In a world where these industries amass profits in the hundreds of billions, it is unfathomable how they can still operate largely in obscurity, away from the...
Oh, yeah. A South American country. Who would have thought that the places where drug cartels rule everything, who would have thought that they're able to human traffic? I mean, this is totally not known.
Wow, this is breaking news.
Yeah.
Scrutinized.
Hey,
I bet
I
that mic smells like shit.
I'd send the army in if one of these drug traffickers had a mansion somewhere in Acapulco. I'm all for bombing it, but it's not going to happen. It's not realistic.
Gaze of global accountability, this ancient yet persistently insidious phenomenon is a glaring testament to our collective failure as a civilization. The fact that it continues
pedophiles are new
to exist without immediate and comprehensive global action is a profound atrocity that stains the fabric of mankind. How can we, as humanity, aspire to claim our place in the cosmos when we fail to protect...
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's why we didn't go back to the moon.
You should leap out your window and join the cosmos.
He's not trying hard, though. This is what the fans want. This is what the reverse kiddie porn crowd wants. This is what they want. They want to. It's masturbation. They want to feel like they're doing something. They produce. They blow their load.
They want to be. Anyway. They're literally amped up about how bad it is and how wrong the world is, and then you can feel good right at the end, right when you're about to come. You're doing such a good thing for the world by watching this.
You
and
feel like you
us
did
for helping
something.
The world so much.
You just blew your load in your fucking hand. That's all you did. That's all you did. That's Mama Max to a T, or God cult.
Very future of our species, the salvation of every last child ensnared in the clutches of these darker forces will be the ultimate measure of our existence. Until we can equivocally say that every child is free from the enemy's grasp,
so you can do this.
This
you can do this
definitely
bit
is
forever.
for
You can do this script forever until we can equivocally say that every single child's free. Yeah, sure. You know.
I'm Mama Max. I have released approximately 1,000 children, so my YouTube channel can go on.
Yeah. If there is even a 1% chance that there'll be children kidnapped, then I must continue.
Yeah, he releases them in the group of thousands, and you hear like the purge alarm going off as they're scurrying out of his house.
If this guy actually succeeded in his goal of saving children, he'd probably start kidnapping, so he could still have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Undeserving of the stars. And now that we are navigating through one of the most transformative eras in our history, marked by the swift and profound evolution of artificial intelligence, this technological...
He's said nothing this whole video so far.
Of course he does. He never says anything. He never shows any
fucking
proof.
word
Nothing. He never shows a thing. And if you point that out like I did, if you point that out that he did not give a shit about catching pedos on YouTube, he gave a shit about getting a strike on a video, then you're a pedophile.
Potential for progress.
Do you think when he starts recording this, he probably records multiple at a time? Do you think he ends up working himself up enough as he's recording to actually like believe this shit, and then he unplugs?
And then he jumps in his bed.
That was gay.
He jumps in his and then he jumps in his bed of money. You know.
Yeah.
An innovation. Yet, as with any powerful tool, there lies a dual edge. There will be individuals who exploit these advancements for personal gain, often with dire consequences for the most vulnerable among us: children. The alarming aspect of this technological surge is not just its pace, but its capacity to be weaponized.
Tommy, do you know the last person that I
heard
heard preaching like this to a group of people about how good and how positive the change of the world needs to be?
Christian kooks, but go ahead.
Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, all these narcissistic personalities, they're always saving the world, aren't they?
This intent in the hands of the unscrupulously intelligent and morally corrupt, AI can become an instrument of profound harm. It can be used to manipulate, to exploit vulnerabilities, and even to perpetrate...
I just like it to make racist pictures, but okay.
...crimes with a level of sophistication and scale previously unimaginable. This is not mere speculation. It is a looming threat, And despite our technological progress, every single day, we are bombarded with headlines about celebrity feuds, influencer scandals, and the latest
that is the ultimate contradiction, because that's exactly what he's doing. And the influencers he tends to target are on the drama sphere, which is probably what he takes in the most. He's followed me since 2016. You know that, right?
Yeah.
These stories dominate our screens, our conversations, and our minds, creating a smokescreen that hides the harsher realities.
That's what I'm doing. I go on and I talk about fucking internet celebrities and do the Local podcast because I don't want you to stop a pedo from molesting their daughter. That's why I'm here.
Faced by countless.
You should have a tally in the top left corner of how many pedos you've saved every stream.
It just never goes up.
It just never goes up forever.
No, pedos.
Oh, I thought you said children.
No, the amount of pedos you save.
Oh, on the make my own Mama Max, the anti-Mama.
Yeah, every 1 hour stream you save one pedophile and just keeps going up.
Yeah, it keeps
thrives beneath our daily feeds, stripping people of their autonomy and often their lives. Meanwhile, cults masquerade as sanctuaries in obscure corners of the internet, only to devastate minds and splinter families. Yet these pressing issues barely ripple through the surface of our social media obsession. Once in a blue moon, we will see a headline that quickly dissipates by the trivial disputes of online personalities. This imbalance in our collective attention.
Don't watch drama. Watch my drama.
It's not just a matter of poor taste or preference for lighthearted content.
You can't produce a.
This really is aimed for children, because it's like any other content that you watch is just distracting from the cause. Watch my content only.
Yeah, and
absorb
my
my
lot
content.
of flashes in the background. I mean, everybody's always told me like one of the reasons Leafy used what he did with the he didn't use the skateboarding, but with the CSGO
surfing.
Yeah, because you're focused. You're focused. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah.
It is a system that rewards content that is easy to produce and quick to consume. The disparity between the overwhelming coverage of Sniper Wolf's
we all have to be.
Oh, Sniper Wolf is the leading harbinger of pedophiles.
We all have to be. We have to be false. We all have to turn our channels and become false pedophile accusers.
And the relative silence.
Tommy, you should get a priest outfit off of Amazon. So you can stream with it on that you're saving the children.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it, to be honest with you.
Committed by individuals like Camden is a glaring example of this. This isn't just happenstance. Our priorities are not just skewed, they are deliberately enabled. The platforms themselves often benefit from keeping the masses distracted with sensational, yet ultimately trivial content, shielding us from the harsh realities that require our immediate attention and action.
And that's the thing. If you become a Mama Max fan, if you donate, then you're doing something. You're not trivial. You don't just take in YouTube drama or anything. You're
I don't want to blow anyone's mind, but I think if all of that Patreon money went to like a halfway house, it would be much more effective than giving it to him.
Yeah, if he would become a channel that diverted to charity and stuff like that, that would be a lot more effective. But then he wouldn't, wouldn't live a lifestyle where he has to fucking make a video every 6 months.
Yeah, or you can even make the argument that his videos, quote unquote, do good if you want to jerk yourself off and believe that. And then you could also do double good by donating the profits to charities and places that help victims. So if he wants to do that, by him not donating his money to the cause, he's actually
Yeah. Well, I got to be honest with you. Like, when you pin some of his fans down and you point out that he hasn't really done anything, and this is all an act, and they concede, but he's bringing attention to the issue, that old thing. Oh, I'm getting false people accused of doing poor journalism. I'm not really. It's all a big grift, but at least people know about it now, like they didn't before. The only person that would not know it is like a 12-year-old kid, who this is aimed at, and that's creepy too.
Than just the machinations of those at the top. It's also about us as humans. We have developed an appetite for content.
Hey cuties, we should call in, but a little sister simulator just dropped.
That entertains rather than enlightens. Many turn to platforms like YouTube not to confront the grim realities of the world, but to escape them. I understand the appeal of lighthearted content in providing an escape from daily stresses.
Then shut the fuck up and let us do it. You fucking loser.
However, as global citizens, we bear a responsibility that transcends escapism. Engaging with serious issues doesn't have to be debilitating. It can be empowering, fostering a sense of unity and purpose. As viewers, our collective voice is powerful.
Didn't that guy get a bunch of people? Didn't the guy behind him get a bunch of people to see again? With his fucking,
yeah, actually making positive change.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the script of this video, put it on ChatGPT, and make it take out any excess words or excess phrases and boil it down, and I'm going to see how long it is.
Powerful, capable of supporting content that entertains, enlightens, and incites action. Influencers and content creators hold significant sway, tasked not only with captivating audiences, but also with enlightening and advocating for.
And I want to point out, like, he followed me forever. I'm one of the few people he didn't contact. And he said, well, he didn't know who the fuck you are and you weren't a big deal. I was the first person he criticized. It was almost like 8 months later. So he was keeping an eye on me. So you can't just say, well, you didn't know who you were. You know exactly who I was. He tried to barge fucking in and do his goddamn act while I was going over his lame content. And when it was done, said, come on in. He wouldn't do it.
You got some other guy to go in there for him.
Oh my God, I forgot about the other chunk. Not just the children, Tommy, but I was assaulted by my teacher earlier last year, and I didn't know if I would have been able to say anything about it to my partner or anyone else if I hadn't seen your videos and known someone that'd do something about him. Thank you, Mama Max.
Send him money.
I forgot he farms victims as well. That's even better.
No, he stands on the backs of victims.
Our platforms can spotlight these concerns, educating and mobilizing followers for impactful change. This call for a balanced approach does not mean to diminish entertainment value, but acknowledges the need for equilibrium. By integrating discussions of substantive matters, influencers can guide the
or else. And that's going to come out one day.
Towards a harmony where entertainment coexists with a vital discourse, drawing attention to profound issues in our world. It's crucial that we leverage our influence responsibly, ensuring that pressing societal challenges are...
No. How about no? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I don't want to be bad as you at it. No. I reject that. I don't have to do that. And that's the thing. That's what you guys don't get because you don't know who he's talking to behind the scenes. He's not asking. He's telling.
Not only seen, but addressed. It's about using our creativity to bring light to the darker aspects of our world in a way that encourages empathy, understanding, and action. In doing so, influencers can redefine what it means to be a content.
Do you believe Craig fell for this bullshit?
I think Craig was.
And what was he dating? A 17-year-old girl or a 16-year-old girl at the time? What a
16, 17.
Yeah.
Creator.
Shocked
like,
that
on Mama Max's
I'm
side.
really shocked that he attracted Craig to his fucking little game.
Yeah.
I never did anything like that.
Dude, we are not a species worthy of the stars until every last child is highlighted in blue, is saved from the hands of the enemy. Enemy is highlighted in red. So fucking cringe.
We can set new standards for the kind of content that gets attention and shapes conversations. This shift in
by threatening people.
Priorities from purely entertaining to meaningfully impactful work can pave the way for more informed and action-oriented.
I'm so shocked that he's going after Charlie. Charlie has probably the most influence. Besides maybe Mr. Beast, but Mr. Beast is all about entertainment. Oh, and then fucking actually helping people when he feels like it.
Online community. It's an opportunity for influencers to use their platforms for something greater than just views and likes, to become agents of change in a world that desperately needs it.
Fucking
lame-o.
Oh my God.
The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing.
Beim Möbel First finden Sie extra.
Oh, fuck off. Decide or else. So this is him fucking. Well, it'd be interesting to read that. You guys made a joke, but he's legit pathetic and uncommitted to the cause. He's actually commits. What? He actually committed to what? I didn't see that. I'm absolutely sure of that. I don't need any proof of that.
He actually admits to using ChatGPT right in the video description there, Tommy, LMFAO.
Hey, Charlie, I appreciate your prompt response and respect to move away from reaction content. The main reason I'm extending an invitation, so that was the last month. Let's get back in the reaction game, but more respect for your integrity. I see how I would have ignored this if the first paragraph. I've seen how you and others in your circle operate with a sense of responsibility and fairness. My upcoming video has elements that could be provocative or misrepresented. I generally don't want your peers to be caught off guard by it. The group chat will simply serve as an informal space. There's absolutely no expectation to react to cover the video. It sounds like you don't want them to. Rather, an opportunity to get a full sense of what the project entails, so you can decide for yourself. Well, he even writes and he doesn't say anything. So if you decide for yourself you might be interested or who should steer clear. I don't want to go through all of this. What I need from you, watch the video, put your honest input, good influence. But if you did that, please recommend the ethical influencers should be informed so they are not blindsided. Targets. Sticks to influence might use their platform in a harmful way that should be taken by surprise in this video. So you're going to cancellation campaign? Spread the word. If you're willing, Spencer and others survivors would be great to spread the message on the platform. So what does Charlie do? He basically covers YouTube drama. Acts like he doesn't, but he does. And he's a owner of a gaming team. And this is what you'd bring to him. Unbelievable. Interesting, like how he's not trying to raise money for charity. All this stuff that he'd put out would benefit him. Shocking. So he's harassing him every day. This is going on every day. Charlie wasn't interested in helping children. Cabo said he'd get a restraining order on him. Yeah.
Growing concerns that has been eclipsed by your usual online.
You cornered me when I criticized you.
Interactions. I respect you as an individual. I believe you are fundamentally a good man.
Honestly, if somebody came up and started talking to me this way, I mean, Nick told me that he pulled everybody's side at VidCon. I'd punch him in the fucking mouth. No one talks to me that way.
He pulled everybody to the side of VidCon to brag about his YouTube channel.
Shut the fuck up. I don't whip your monkey ass. How about that?
I would not be reaching out to you if I thought otherwise. However, our community, and by extension our society, faces a critical imbalance in its focus and priorities. We are living in an era where the exploitation of children.
Oh, so they put the other two crackpots in there.
A subject of grave importance is alarmingly.
Actually, I have more respect for them. They actually exposed DDP.
Overlooked, neglected by the spotlight that's instead cast on topics like Sniper Wolf.
I was on Punch. I would send them to assume a bunch of evidence the guy putting CP up in Skyrim mobs. They deleted and banned me because they claimed it was too controversial. Interesting. Sounds like he's not that interesting to take it.
Save it for Mama Max, huh?
Yeah. While such content has its relevance, my intention in reaching out to you, especially through private channels like Discord.
You send me that shit, I'll fucking blow you off too. I don't get involved with any of
it. We're not interested either.
I'm not trying to save the world.
What do you want
here.
me to do about it?
What do you mean, fuck off. Well, I'm not doing this.
Could you imagine if Tommy came on stream tomorrow and he's like,
And you
Pedophiles.
know, here's the thing.
Pedophiles are roaming in Skyrim. One of our sacred cult viewers found a pedophile ring going on in Skyrim, the Oblivion game made by...
It's like
they came across the rift into Whiterun.
Now they're
the biggest reason I'm against this shit, I think it hurts kids. I don't think it helps kids. I don't think it helps any kind of victim just to stand on this. And yeah, that's why I'm interested in discrediting this guy, because he's not saving anybody. I think it's making it worse. I think any YouTuber that uses their platform to silence criticism by accusing people of being a pedophile is absolutely the fucking worst. Absolutely fucking worst. And I think it just, when people do come out, I mean, he supposedly has these victims. We haven't heard from them, and we're more than halfway through the video.
Was to foster a private approach to address these serious matters. Unfortunately, your silence has left me with no choice.
I'm not trying to corner you. Fast forward a minute later, your silence has left me with no choice. This is a racket. It's a grift.
But to resort to more public forms of communication, this in of itself is symptomatic of
not allowed to reject him.
This lack of dialogue among creators is not just an internal community issue. It has far-reaching consequences.
You know, another thing too, you scared everybody off 2 years ago. You burned all your bridges. Now people are just afraid you're going to call him a pedo and just hope you go away.
Especially in our battle against the rampant spread of disinformation. The digital landscape
I'm not in that battle.
we navigate is already rife with misleading narratives and half-truths. And until AI is perfected, the problem is only set to intensify with advancing technologies. This scenario is...
If AI gets protected, I hope that those fucking robots come and shoot down his flying submarine like in the Matrix. Jesus Christ.
Further exacerbated by the motivations of the most rich and powerful in the tech world. Their relentless pursuit of profit, occasionally at the expense of human welfare and ethical considerations.
Pot, kettle, black.
Is steering us toward a precarious future. As creators, we are positioned uniquely to counteract these troubling trends. Our role extends beyond content creation. We must actively engage in safeguarding our audience, particularly the young and impressionable. While this video addresses the responsibility of influencers, my future endeavors aim to challenge the larger forces at play, the wealthy and powerful architects of these very systems. In order to effectively confront these giants, our efforts must be unified.
Who can take this seriously?
It is crucial that we as creators join together, pooling our resources, influence, and creativity.
I think creators should join together to Illuminati your ass. And I'm pretty sure you've left enough evidence out there to make that happen.
To push back against the structures that prioritize profit over people. Only through collective action can we hope to instigate meaningful change and protect those most vulnerable to the revenue-driven decisions.
He just sounds like a politician.
Of these powerful entities. The fight against them must be a unanimous one, requiring strategic
I said
collaboration
Max
among all of us.
There'd be 4 cases of pedo stuff that they wouldn't cover it because it wouldn't make
We
a
must
video.
acknowledge the stark realities we're facing.
Don't send it to me.
Escalation
I'm not
of
doing it
human
either.
trafficking. The insidious growth.
I don't know if any of that's true. I do appreciate the donation, but
other heinous crimes that are being grievously.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm sent stuff all the time that doesn't have any evidence, and the guy sending it to me thinks it's like rock solid. I've seen that.
Reported. These issues should be at the forefront of our collective consciousness, yet they remain.
You know, he used Kavos in this video. Kavos actually busted a YouTube pedo ring with the right opinion back in 2017.
Well,
He's already done. Right? Kavos has already done money. He does the like this is by his own admission. I'm not fucking goofing on him. He is as tabloid YouTube gets. He has no problem with it. He likes it. Makes a buck on it. I have no problem with it. I enjoy his videos, and he's actually done more than Mama
sneezed today.
Yeah, okay. But he's actually done more than Mama Max that I know about. He actually found a legit one.
marginalized. Charlie, you are a
And he just said, "This is disgusting. I wish I could put my big English balls in his mouth." Oh, that's right. He did Club Penguin too with Buddha. That's right.
Oh, I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, he
so
did.
Wait, he's done two?
Oh no, he got two. Yeah, two I'm aware of. That's right. I forgot. I'm sorry, Carlos. He's done two. And I tell you something. I met the guy, and I don't think he was just doing it for clicks and views. I got the distinct feeling that this was something that meant something to him, and he didn't turn it into entertainment. And when he did, at least it was tasteful. If he did.
Voice heard by millions. We reached out hoping for a private response at the very least.
Who would talk to you? God, I gotta figure out a way to get around this shit. It's fucking annoying.
If you use the Brave browser, I still don't get ads.
Yeah, I might have to.
The power to drive.
I leave the ads on. The thing is, the old way was better. Because I could nix it from just shows, and then I turn it back on. Ion. Did Angry Slug edit this?
Significant change.
Yes.
Yet many voices remain unheard amid the digital clamor.
What a shock he threw in with the fucking doxer. Because that's how he really gets stuff done. Fear.
The platform that resonates with a vast audience. A platform that has the incredible potential not just to entertain, but to empower. Your voice can reach corners of the internet.
This guy said he was going to fucking, like, force his dick in my mouth in a QR code. He did a whole fucking thing. If you clicked on those QR codes, he did a whole thing about molesting me. I mean, I'm not even joking.
That many of us cannot. Making you not just an influencer, but a potential catalyst for much needed awareness and action. As you have
he made a video on me, put QR codes. If you scan them, it said something like, do we have any of the
God, I don't know. I have to go through.
If you could find one funny line in there, if you flip through there, find one funny line in there, it'd be funny.
Yeah, I'll try and look through it.
The most disgusting one you can find is fine with me. It won't hurt my feelings. You know, I got molested. I'm over it.
What you've done before. With this remarkable influence comes a significant responsibility. The choices you make in content creation, the stories you choose to amplify, have a ripple effect that extends far beyond the boundaries of your channel. When issues like the ones we're trying to highlight are
exactly what YouTubers should not be involved with. Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad YouTube made that rule, by the way, with the stings. And maybe that's why he's getting a little shaking in his boots a little bit.
Well, thank God Mama Max doesn't do any of those things and just masturbates on video, so he doesn't get banned.
He probably makes up stories.
In favor of more sensational, yet less impactful content. It represents a missed opportunity.
Meanwhile, we know that dated him says he's a creep.
I understand the demands of your
got kicked out of the army over freaking out over a girl.
Platform. And the constant pressure to remain relevant and engaging in an ever-changing digital landscape.
That line, listen to that again. This is him to a bone. He's talking about himself.
And engaging in a platform. And the constant pressure to remain relevant and engaging in an ever-changing digital landscape.
That's YouTube talk.
But we believe that influencers like you have the unique power to
give me clout.
To use reach and influence to bring important topics.
You guys should delete all of your channels and come onto my channel.
Our intention in reaching out was not to criticize.
For the children.
But to collaborate.
Yeah, for
Combine
clout!
our efforts in shedding light on stories that are often ignored. We're not asking you to change the essence of your content.
How come he doesn't put out a lot of stories aren't ignored? Why are they all horror movies? See, he just goes on about, he just talks about doing stuff, does nothing.
Or to abandon what has made you successful. I am inviting you to consider how your platform can also be a space for raising awareness and prompting action on critical social
Raising awareness, the ultimate excuse for getting it wrong.
Issues. Charlie, I hold on to the hope that you'll act in accordance with the integrity and goodness I've always known you to possess. The action I am
You know what the
urging
good
from
thing
you
about
isn't
raising
about
awareness is,
making
though,
a
Tommy?
video for
What's that?
It's hard to measure the impact.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
us. All we want is a conversation with you. This dialogue is essential, not just between us, but as part of a
If
broader
he talked to me that way, I'd fucking slug him. I'm not even joking. I'd just fucking slug him immediately.
discussion that our
He's one of the
community
few guys I think I'd be willing to go to jail. Do a little time for it.
and society at large desperately needs. I realize that centering this part of the video around you might feel imposing, and for that I extend my sincere apologies.
Don't do it or else.
To offer a gesture of goodwill, here are my dogs, hoping it brings a moment of joy amidst these heavy topics.
Leave those dogs alone, you creep.
It would be a delight to see your furry companions as well, should you feel inclined to share.
What if he uses those boxing gloves to punch his
Thank
dogs?
you
They're not helping the
sincerely
children.
for taking the time to listen to this message. Your response, whatever
What's the matter,
form
Charlie?
it
You don't
may
like
take,
dogs?
is
You fucking
eagerly
creep.
anticipated. Let's set an example.
He's trying to be like, look, I'm like you.
Responsible influence, starting
Oh,
with this
no.
very exchange.
Yeah.
My deepest gratitude to each of you for investing your time and attention into this crucial dialogue. Your presence here is more than just a view count. It is a small step toward action.
Siley, thanks so much.
Thank you
His hand
all
movements are
so much
fake.
for watching.
I don't know who the fuck she is, and I don't know what the fuck her story is.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
I think this could have been a good video about a dude, a vampire who's like
Yeah, I don't know anything
has a
about the
sex
guy
cult.
accused. I don't know anything about her. I know nothing. Nothing.
But don't worry, Tommy. There's a link to a 4-hour fucking interview on her that you're gonna have to watch to figure out the whole story.
Yeah.
Instead of doing what he usually used to do, was make like a decent narrative with a bunch of editing about what's going on.
Yeah.
He used to do that. I don't know why he didn't do it this time. Instead, he just begged MoistCr1TiKaL for clout.
Yeah, because there's only so far you can go with this. So you need to get more people. It's the ultimate thing.
I think he would have done better if he would have just fucking covered the story.
You have to collab to grow. That's why I don't grow, because I hate everybody. You have to collab to grow. You have to. There's no way of fucking around it. And before you said, I didn't Cabos, you had Keen. So did I. Your Cabos. Oh, I didn't. You do. At some level, you do. Depends on the level.
Why do you
depends on
make
the
him
person.
sound like a bumpkin?
Who? Cabos? He's not. He's from the New Jersey of England.
You're like, I didn't. Like he's
Oh,
a giant from a cartoon.
I can't do English accent. I'm really bad at it. I can do Irish. That's it. That's what I know. All I know is this guy looks like a pedophile.
And then you have to make it sound like you're the giant guy that died. Who's that? What's his name?
Andre the
I'm
Giant.
really bad. Yeah, I'm pretty bad.
Stop the pedophiles.
Shit. This is not a laughing matter. Actually, it is. You're a joke. Let's see. I got more stuff here. Flamenco. I'm so glad the anti-pedos are people like Max. Makes it easier for me. Okay.
I think what flamenco means is he reads the comment section looking for victims. It's probably.
All right. Jesus Christ. Walt did this. Thank you, Walt. Thank Walt, everybody. 3833. Mom Max responds to the comment how YouTubers call him unhinged. Yeah. I don't know how they came to that conclusion. Beyond me. How come I can't get my thing here? Here, hold on a second. There we go. Well, maybe don't. 38.
You should probably unmute it.
Yeah, I'm going to, but I want to get there first. 38, 26. How about that one?
But I don't care. We're gonna keep fighting.
And then Takashi MP3 said, "Hey Max, what do you think about the big commentary?"
Well, you know what that's the sound of? That's the sound of the next exposed video. He wasn't who he appeared to be. He didn't care. And that's so funny to hear him listen talking like a normal person. It's too funny.
YouTubers calling you unhinged for calling on other YouTubers.
Who's calling me unhinged? Has someone made a video? Oh. I want to know if anyone's made a video. Because if influencers are at least making a video, at least they're talking about it. But if they are talking about
the ultimate excuse for being horrible at journalism,
like making it about me instead of the issue,
you don't make it about the issue.
then that will warrant a response from me. Someone has made a video. Who?
LOL. Not only that, there's more evidence of sniper bomb being inappropriate with minors than however Max is presented here.
Sensitive Society made a video. I don't know who that is.
See, this fucking guy with his terrible orange hat and his disgusting fit.
Actually, we can watch
this is
it
somebody
together,
who like
actually, if
collects
y'all want
pop
to.
vinyls. I don't understand how he goes
Society,
from this to
Timmy
the other.
Tickles.
Sensitive Society did do a video on him? I wasn't aware of that.
Yes. Yeah, he did a video on the video that Mama Max made on MoistCr1TiKaL.
All I've seen is Twitter posts giving you flack.
Wow.
That does make a lot of sense. The Mama Max
we
in the
need to watch
video
it.
is the pedophile hunter.
Yeah.
The one in the stream right now is the person who reviews hentai. I could see this guy reviews hentai for sure.
Actually, didn't we find that that's the case?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, he reviews hentai.
Yeah, he used to review hentai back in the Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, too funny.
Convinced me.
115. What was Max's opinion on Israel?
Yeah,
Palestine?
it's like Dennis and Deaf Noodles, except for one's a pedophile and one's a pedophile hunter. It's the two conflicting evils.
Okay, so I keep seeing someone wants me to comment on Israel versus Palestine. I think
guys, we don't do
what is
that here,
happening there
guys.
is terrible.
Terrible.
I think
he's as neutral as possible. What a YouTuber.
On both sides.
On both sides,
Guys, I think bombing is bad. Bombing,
He just said
bombing
on
and
both
killing innocent
sides.
people is bad.
On both sides. He has no opinion.
We can say I stand with Israel or I stand with Palestine. We shouldn't be standing with anyone
We should nuke them both.
that kills children for their country. That is
here
my
it is.
opinion.
Yeah, that's a dodge. Okay, and this needs no introduction. I think you guys, some of you have talked about it in the chat already, but here we go.
That's my opinion on it. I'm going to steer clear of the personal stuff with my editor. There was 2 editors. I was one of them. But I did have a guy named Slug help me out with some of the
Wait, Angry Slug
Yes!
helped edit?
the research.
Yes.
Yes, I've been waiting to fucking
She's coming, dude. Don't worry, I got
So
it.
he had Craig, who's with an underage girl, and now he's got Slug, who's a fucking, well-known doxer. You gotta give Slug credit, though. But Slug's stupid, so, I'm sure you could control the guy.
People went into the comments trying to expose Slug and being like, why do you have him as editor? I'm like, no, dude, let him edit for Max.
Yeah, let
It's
him edit.
more time
Let
he's
him
got to spend editing, less time he's got to spend trying to fuck with all y'all.
Yeah.
Fucking let him edit.
There you go.
Let him have a job.
Hey, Slug, you out there? I'd love to put you on.
No.
He's allowed to call in, isn't he?
Not again. Here we go again.
Is he in there?
Someone said, do not contact Game Grumps. They're scumbags. What do you think, Spencer?
I mean, scumbags or not, attention's attention.
I agree.
Money's money. Tension's attention. It's too funny. Ghost Gaming 948. Mom Max.
I don't know. If you're not finding the right people for the cause, then you're just begging for attention, no?
I gotta be honest with you. Veto. What was it called? Pedophiles are kids, or something like that.
What?
One of his campaigns.
What?
Isn't that what he called it? Hey, YouTube, pedophiles are kids. And Vito was fucking with him. He says, "I'll take pedophiles."
Oh yeah. Which side are you on?
Yeah, whose side are you on?
Pedophiles are children.
That was ballsy. That was fucking ballsy. It's just fucking too funny, man. Oh man. Billy West. Oh yeah, check that shit out. Oh, this is the
I'm pumped on that. The Eric July stuff is going into full swing again.
Wait, again?
Smaggle sent.
Smaggle sent a what?
Smaggle sent me a clip of his girlfriend like yelling at him or something.
Great. Check it for dicks.
It's the same live stream.
Oh, okay. Ship it. Is that a two-man?
No, Mama Max.
The one you just sent me?
Mama Max, yeah. It's a clip.
1009. Okay. Oh, this one right here. Okay, fine. Check it out.
I don't even think he shows Camden in this entire video. Like, he's just showing me and Charlie in Twitter comments.
That's
this is
fucking
the
unreal.
issue. Yeah, this is the
Do you not watch the video after he said he was going to?
problem, guys. This is the
think he watched the whole
problem.
video.
This is why I made the video, is because people are doing this shit.
Criticizing you.
What's up? Oh, calm down. Sorry, guys, I'm passionate. I don't even think he shows Camden in this.
Where was
That was it.
And Smaggle was
You know, because since Cavo said it, I was just replying to him. He was asking about like where all this money is going to if minimum donation is $5 and he had 2K patrons in October. It's in his thing. It's like quote unquote to help fund legal battles to catch pedophiles. But which I'm not gonna buy it to double check and confirm. But if you scroll through his posts and just read like the descriptions, only one of them actually mentions a project. The other are just early video releases or live streams. So,
really? Jesus Christ.
Here's a little bit more of the slug stuff, I believe. I think we skipped a little bit.
So they can do some slug stuff. Slug.
Hey, Mex. I hope you realize having an editor who flagrantly accuses... Okay, this is about the editor. Okay. I explained this to another person. If you want to get hung up on my editor...
Probably took Slug on purpose. I'm sure he knows all
he used
about
to work with Slug last year. You don't remember that?
So it's like it's not.
Yeah,
I know
then
I
he
didn't
dropped
remember
him,
that.
right?
No.
Slug joined his team and then Mama Max dropped him.
Yeah.
Rather than Camden Gerard Davis. This is what I said to someone who is covering the whole situation. I tend to steer clear of personal drama, and my understanding is that
you don't.
There's a lot of mixed information.
What was that last video that you
important
just
to
made?
focus
I'm
on the
confused.
big picture and address serious issues like global child exploitation. Engaging in minor dramas isn't productive and doesn't contribute to solving these critical problems.
That's why you engage in them.
That was my response.
Minor dramas, Jesus Christ. The guy's running around fucking making it miserable for everybody. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't care. No, I bet he took Slug on purpose. It wouldn't shock me at all.
Oh my God, Tommy.
I'll take calls and I gotta get out of here. Oh, who's that?
This is this is way more important. Before you take calls, Peter Griffin made a video on LocalCal Live.
Did he? Let me see.
This is fucking awesome. I haven't even heard it yet.
Oh, you found this guy too? Yeah, I found him a couple days ago. Yeah, I found this guy too. I was thinking about bringing him up too. You'll see. You saw him.
I think there's a very important question that we all need to ask ourselves, and that question is,
this guy.
Does Keemstar hate Boogie 2988? And the reason I asked that question is a combination of the LocalCal podcast, and I saw a thing the other day where Boogie 2988
I thought about making a video.
Was mentioning, well, there was a picture, it was Keemstar and Boogie 2988, and Boogie 2988 has been sober for 20 years, and then Keemstar decided to try to make Boogie 2.88 drink alcohol.
Good.
And if anybody around like myself,
Good. He better drink something. We got to make that fucking podcast work.
is a recovering alcoholic, you know that once you get around alcohol again, it can become very difficult to stop. So I would not be surprised if Keemstar caused Boogie 2988 to relapse into alcoholism, which would be something you would do to somebody you hate, not somebody you like or somebody you work
Laughing at all the comments.
Now, the
like Chris
LocalCal Live
fucking-
podcast thing,
so
that's a
fucking
whole
stupid.
other situation. The thing I didn't like was the rant and the screaming at him and the get on your hands and knees thing.
I like that best.
That was wild to me that happened. Like, honestly, it felt like Boogie 2988 was going to get crucified by Keemstar in that, and then he basically did, which is very
I had enough. Yeah, I've been watching his shorts. It's too funny. That guy's a riot. Yeah, I've been watching him lately. All right, Kaisersaurus, you're on the air.
Oh, what's up? So first off, I just want to say that you can actually skip the ads if you use the Brave browser. Like the ads just don't show up.
I just heard. I'm getting help. I don't want to use another browser, but might have to.
Oh yeah, I bet like with how OBS is set up, it's probably gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. Huh?
No, it's more that I have to change my default browser if I want to click on stuff and get it right on screen.
You can literally do that in your Windows startup apps, but also Brave automatically imports all of your Chrome shit, so you don't lose anything. Not that it matters, because it's not helpful right now because it's about a comedy show. But
anything else, Kaiser?
Right.
I do.
Yeah. So recall when I talked about like Mama Max potentially faking videos.
Yeah. What about him? Oh yeah. What was
So I tried sending you like the the like video for context, but it wouldn't let me like send it to you.
Why not? Why don't send you? I should be able to take. Oh, try in here. I definitely got open DMs. You tried to do it in the Glory Hunters though. Or try it in here.
Oh, like in the chat.
Yeah. Like click on me.
All right.
Go to mention or whatever. What is it?
Let's see.
Right click on
find
me.
It was.
And
it's called Cartoon Incorporated. Let's find it.
Oh, interesting.
I have to pull it up.
Now, if I decide to watch this, I have no idea whether he faked it or not, but I'll take a look at it for sure.
All right.
I think I watched it. This is your video, Kaisersaurus, right?
Oh, which one?
Didn't you make a
When
video?
you're sending it,
Yeah,
I watched the video by Kaisersaurus about Mama Max.
Oh, really? You got a viewer.
Did you send it to me or what?
I'm technologically illiterate when it comes to Discord. It's
weird, dude.
You want to be on the news team?
I'm severely retarded.
No, you're generally retarded.
What's going on? Did he send,
I don't know.
Send it to Tommy.
I don't know. Tommy, use my block.
It's
Chrome extensions easier than Brave browser. All right, send it to me. U block. F block. C
all right.
block. All right. You think you can do it this time, buddy?
Let's see.
I believe in you, man. I do. You're killing my show, you fucking jerk.
I am sorry for killing the stream.
All right, Kaiser, accept my friend request, please. Oh wait, you're not even accepting friend request.
Really? He's too big for that. You're just a viewer. Relax, okay?
I'm trying to say I have all this evidence against him, but I can't send it to him.
Friend request.
Somebody's gonna fucking hit.
Sorry, guys. I said it to everyone.
We're so close. We're on the brink of catching Mama Max right now, and we just can't get it out of him.
I got no message from Kaiser fucking Source.
Kaiser, just put it in the fucking put it in the chat.
Put it in the main chat.
The main chat. Okay.
It's got a big orange or red circle in the front.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, holy Christmas.
It's called Cartoon Incorporated, and
it's 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah, his video. It's like in his editing style. There's a disclaimer in the beginning that it's based on real events. So probably not.
Wait.
Like he's probably like took that. Oh, there's sus comments and Elsagate videos. Therefore, I'm gonna turn that into like, I don't know, fucking.
I can see why nobody.
Elsagate cult shit.
Wait, whoa! Oh, this is his stuff. Wait a minute, I thought it was your stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have mine too, but here I'm sorry.
You couldn't bust anybody, dude. You suck at this. You're terrible. The following is based on a true story. Well, that's not good, is it? That's a good point, though. Some names have been changed to protect the work. Yeah, for legal reasons.
Max, that is the most generic fucking comment.
Yeah,
come on.
Give me a break. All right, let's try his set.
Today.
This guy doesn't. Kaisersaurus, I want you to get hit by a car. I really do. Why can't you work in a computer? How old are you?
I'm fucking 18.
Come on, man. You're like a Zoomer. You know what
I mean? I actually found Kaisersaurus' video
for him. This is why nobody.
There's your fucking video. I got a timestamp and everything.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna blame this on my broken arm.
I'm gonna get fucking hit with a goddamn. Is there
Yeah,
any...
the fucking Jay-Z shit. Yeah, copyright
super.
shit.
Great song, but
the timestamps.
It's
fucking...
it's timestamped. Hold on, let me find the timestamp. 1:15.
1:15. All right. Is that commercial music?
No, I made it myself.
This is your music. That beat was yours.
Yeah, I made the beat. Yeah.
Okay.
On March 26th.
You're in the wrong fucking business. That was awesome. Jesus Christ. Start making music. Don't be doing this shit.
7th, 2020. Popular YouTuber Mama.
Oh yeah, do content with less speaking, more music. Keep it going.
Bro,
YouTube
I have a shitty voice.
Talking about a YouTube channel he found called Cartoon Incorporated that uploaded various weird culty Elsagate videos under the facade of being sequels to popular kids films, such as a video called Frozen 3 or The Amazing World of Gumball 7, all exactly 26-29 in length, possibly with the intent of indoctrinating children into pedophile cults. You're probably wondering why I left
So the world cult is like a Satanism cult. It's all bullshit.
something so egregious, as Astolfo put it, out of the video then. Well, I'm 99% sure Cartoon Incorporated is fake. And not in the sense that it's like an ARG or something, as much as the footage fucking looks like it. I mean, Mama Max himself made it up. Now, I know Mama Max is a very loyal audience, so before I get crucified, let me state that I was
fucking scared of
You're
them
scared?
fucking calling me a pedo for this.
Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Can you see it? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, see that? I'm disliking your video, bitch!
Enjoy his content.
Oh, no,
but
I'm
I think
killing
he makes some of
myself.
his videos up. Or at least this one. So first off, Mama Max
This is a 400 sub special.
video is the first and only account of Cartoon Incorporated existing. You'd think there'd be at least one Reddit or 4chan post mentioning it, considering each video on the channel got several thousands of views. I find it a little too convenient that Mama Max was the only person on the internet who seems to know about it. There's also the fact that during the video, the channel just so
That's not good evidence, though. That's circumstance.
By
terminated.
the way, Tommy, Max wanted Max was in the chat. Is in the chat right now.
Bring
He
it,
says,
bitch.
"Hi, Tommy."
Oh shit.
Bring it, bitch!
Hi, Tommy.
Come
Thank
on.
you for the coverage you've provided.
Yeah.
believe
Oh
it's
no,
people
he's doing
convey-
the whole thing. All right, Max. We already predicted you'd make that play. We'd already predicted.
convey the core
You
tenet of
don't
what's
hunt
mentioned in the
pedophiles.
title.
You
I
collect
could have
money.
seen it. I'm fucking retarded.
Yeah, we already called your call.
Yeah.
You
We'd
bitch.
be grateful to speak soon. Is what.
No, you can come in fucking live where you can't fucking hide behind your stupid ass voice, you liar. You reversed kitty porn maker. That's what you are. Sitting on all that money, helping nobody. And that's my point. Guy bitches about fucking guys watching entertainment while he puts a fucking horror movie on. You fraud. And I got tell you something, Max. I think your days is numbered because I know you're threatening people. So look the fuck out. It's not gonna be me. I don't have the subs. I don't have the power. But somebody's going to get you. It's coming. Watch the Illuminati videos. You'll see me. Hi. I'm the one that discovered Illuminati. In fact, watch a lot of videos where I predicted people's downfalls. You're next.
By Max
I'm gonna kill him.
flagging before he could archive the videos, even though he has Frozen 3 and screen caps of the
This
channel.
is a guess on your part, fucking Kaiser.
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean
I feel like
probably?
with
It's a yes
I
or
feel
no. You either have evidence or you're guessing. What are you talking about?
like on their own, it's like coincidence stuff. But I feel like when there's like so much.
You know, I was really thinking about covering this on our recording.
Really?
I've had it for a while.
Look at
I'm
nice
kind of jealous. I could have got an hour out of that guy. Just doing that. I could have got an hour of him just trying to send me a YouTube
So check
link.
out Kaisersaurus. Let's give him a fucking. There you go. That's fucking funny.
God, I hope Max copyright strikes that fucking channel. Jesus Christ.
Anybody else? That would be surprising. Thanks, Kaisersaurus. Fletch, what do you got?
All right, listen, I was watching the beginning of that stream. I think I speak for all your viewers when I'm sending you a fucking invoice for my time. That was the biggest fucking... I don't even know what that was, dude. I've never heard of this guy in my life.
He's got everybody scared
Holy
to death.
Dude, that's fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah, he's got everybody scared to death. You know, all these fucking guys there. What everybody's waiting for, they all hate his guts. This is why he's going to get nailed probably one day. Everybody hates his guts behind the scenes, right? So, but they're going in when it's safe. So she's going to get Illuminati'd as soon as he fucks. Until somebody's brave enough to make a video that's bigger than me, that gets him on some kind of contradiction. Like, let's pretend Kaiserslautern, that's a fucking town in Germany. Kaisersaurus had solid stuff. Let's pretend. Then that's what you need. You need the Cabos video. You need something like that.
I mean, I don't understand how
anyone's
going to catch him on a contradiction. He doesn't say anything. He just
doesn't say.
just
Yeah,
big
it's
words.
tough. That's a good point. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't help anything.
Like I watched that and I was like, "What
for
even?"
all
is this,
I
dude?
fucking
like,
know,
you guys were saying it.
For all I fucking know,
like,
I mean, if you look at his
this is fucking-
research, for all I know, like I don't know if that guy did anything or not.
Oh, he did nothing. What the fuck?
Well,
he had circular reasoning.
He had 4 girls meet to him, and he managed to fucking convince his audience the guy that put the video up was a pedophile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I don't know.
that.
The
I don't know
video.
anything about this
From what I'm
fucking
told,
guy,
the video is
but
not that
fucking
good.
Uno reverse, bitch.
Yeah.
It was just cringe. It was hard to watch, honestly, man. I was like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "There's no way you're doing a video on this. Is fucking terrible, dude."
I
get
think
the
the
guy's
other
like a
thing.
bit of a loony bin, but I'm like, Jesus.
It's not now. See, I don't think he's as crazy as everybody thinks. I think he knows what this racket is, and he goes and fucking leans on Charlie. It's what do they call that when the mobsters go in and say, you know, you want to keep this place nice? Why don't you give me 10%?
Oh, the protection where you pay.
Yeah, it's protection money. That's all it is. That's what protection cloud. That's what this is. It's a racket. That's what I was looking for. It's a racket.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking.
It's a racket.
See,
he can't do any.
I'm like, Jesus.
See, he can't do anything to me because he's already done what he's done, right? And like all he could do is try to silence somebody like me. But
I don't even know what he would do. He's gonna make a video just saying
he said
the same nonsense for 20 minutes. Like, who's gonna even watch that?
The only worst thing he did was, first of all, he has no credibility in the commentary community. He just has fear. That's it. So once that breaks down, there's not going to be much left. The only people that support him I notice they're kind of normie-ish. So they don't really understand or watch anybody's videos. They get their fucking reverse kitty form from him, and they're satisfied. He sits on. You sent me his Patreon. Let me show you. I always like showing the kind of money he's making for what you just saw, because I know you sent me the Patreon.
Yeah.
Because we did the lowest amount of money. I thought you sent that to me the other day.
It was Striker Films Patreon. Yeah.
Striker Films. Hold on.
Yeah.
Like films.
That's crazy, man. Fucking people got just fucking money to throw away, nothing better to do with their lives.
No, they think they're doing something. He lives off of virtue signaling, you know?
Yeah.
Striker Films. I think I've got to put a Y in there.
Yeah, it's
it's in your DMs. I just sent it to you.
You got it? Okay, let me put this up.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom, boom. So they'll take a look at this.
I did this. To be removed from the Local Live podcast.
I'm already dirty. You can't throw shit in the shit pile. It's just more shit.
What are these tears?
So
embryo fetus.
Did he take the amount? He finally did it. He took the amount of people.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
He finally did it. Yeah. So now he's got He doesn't. You don't have as many Patreons, but we do have a screenshot from an old video I did just recently. See, he finally pulled his card at 9 posts, joined for free, blah blah blah. Okay, but you know what we can do? Before he privated all that shit, we can go back to a couple days ago. And we can look at the money, because the money is incredible for what you just saw. It's incredible.
That's I wouldn't surprise me.
And that shows me that he watches nothing but YouTube fucking drama content. I guarantee you that. That's his.
The tiers are like 20, 50, 100, and then you got 1,000.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So he has $1,000 tier.
$1,000 tier. Hold on a second.
That's so pathetic.
Let's see if I can get. Let's see if I can get this. Hold on, because I think I did this towards the end with Chud Logic. We showed the.
I don't think you saw. Did you say you saw the money? I don't remember you seeing the money.
I didn't put it on screen. God, that's stupid if I did.
No, I remember you reading the tiers. I don't remember you showing the money.
Screen.
I don't think the money was there anymore. I think a few years ago it might have been when we first covered Mama Max.
No. It was that day.
Hey, well, okay, let's just say.
No, because I did the math. The amount
like 500 patrons.
I took the. It was more than that. I think it was in the thousands if I wasn't I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
but just go minimum, like minimum.
So yeah, that's what I
like,
did.
least,
I
like,
took the
$5,000.
amount because he had the page keys on in the other day. It was different color too, by the way. So if you take the lowest amount, I think it was tens of thousands of dollars.
What the fuck?
Well, if you look at the end of his videos, he lists all his Patreon. So
10 Genos. That's crazy.
I think that those are the ones that are up. He had a lot. I think it was at least 10 Gs, and that's what if you did the I think I got it. Here we go.
Well, that's the thing. It was 3,000 members, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In October.
I gotta zoom in here. Yeah, I can't see. We're gonna have to do a weird thing and listen to myself.
It's like
hold on.
So, oh god, that's terrible.
I'm pretty stupid. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but let's take 550 times, and that's the lowest amount. This would be the absolute lowest then, times 2,589. That would equal. It makes $14,000 a month. Bottom. That's the minimum he could possibly make.
That is
for the content that you just saw that helped nobody and probably exploited that fucking poor kid.
Dude, I gotta start making YouTube videos.
The guy he accused, I mean, like, I'd be less likely to believe her. You know, he already put her in a bad spot because of how irresponsible he is. So I'm going to keep doing this. So when Mama Max swings at me, I'm just going to keep swinging back with a stream every time. You don't have to wait 3 months or anything. I'm just going to go right back at him because he can't do anything but do that character, and it's fucking ridiculous. Anybody in the commentary community, anybody they know it's a put on, but that's not who he's aiming it at. He's bribing people for clout and trying to expand to all the retards that he's already hooked, which allows him to fucking make a video every 6 months. You know, he's never addressed anything I said. He's just basically says, "You're for pedophiles."
Wait. So this guy doesn't upload that much then, right? He makes a video.
Why would you have
once
to?
A year?
You don't have to.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he doesn't do anything else on Patreon.
Once or twice a year. Yeah.
Okay.
For 6 months or so. Yeah.
Jesus. It took him a year to write that. I think I write that in 15
It took him a
minutes
year
make
to
better
respond to me. I pointed. He did this pedos or kid fucking campaign. I criticized it because he went to all these YouTubers and said, "Look, I want to make this video going after." He told them one thing, and then he took the videos they sent him and framed it as something else, which I was like, "Wow!" And at the end of the video, there's pictures of me and Jeff, right? And then he starts talking about his critics and people who don't care about kids. There's kind of a funny scene with me and Vito. Vito is on there, and he's like, "Oh, I get it. And then a year after that, or 6 months after that, he made a video on me. That was 2 summers ago. So he'll take a long time, you know. When you got 14K coming in, if I had to guess, I think he's making more than 30K a month. If I had to guess,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. For what you just saw, that's what he's making. Just to let you know.
I didn't know anything. Like I said, I didn't know anything about this guy. I saw the MoistCr1TiKaL in the thing. I thought someone was like, I thought it was.
Well,
like,
I was hoping, but I would not be a bit shy.
A nice Xbox mic there,
Mama Max, use your money to buy this guy a new mic, huh?
Please.
How about unplugging it and plugging it back?
How about use your money to actually help kids instead of fucking lining your pockets? All right, Fletch, goodbye. Your mic sucks. Darvin, you're on the air. All right, Fletch, goodbye. Turn my stream off, please. Darvin, you're on the air.
He muted.
Turn. Oh, okay.
Oh, hello.
How are you? How can I help you?
So about Vito.
What about him?
Why is he going after Eric July?
I don't know. What was it?
Do you really think this is the time or place?
I don't care. No,
right?
I don't care. It's open phones. Fuck it. No, let him go. I'm sick of talking about this shit anyway. Will you turn my goddamn stream off?
Sorry, wait, call the remote. Sorry, my apologies.
Jesus. What do you got, bud? What do you got for me?
It's just like this. When I first watched his content, I was kind of brought into the allure of Mama Max, but then later I was like,
I thought you were talking about Eric July.
Eric July. I'm sorry.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. Ah! All right. Start again. What about Eric July?
Yeah, like from what I'm seeing from that whole situation, it's just it seems like Vito is attacking him for jealousy, and he's with the help of his friend.
That's not an argument though. That's your opinion. You asked me my opinion.
You're starting from the ground level of knowing nothing, and I don't have
you don't
the
know
time to
anything
explain
about
it all
the
to you.
I don't know. Well, actually, can you give him a quick synopsis? Because I know you're more into it than I am.
Quick synopsis is Eric July attacked first, called them Nazis, went after them over some different things, claimed he was jealous. There's also another portion of Eric July committing fraud using a charity to sell comics. And then also the comic sucks, and Eric July's a lolcow. That kind of sums it up for you.
Okay, well, that's a... I don't know.
And
why
Eric July milks
here's the
conservatives.
thing. I haven't been impressed from Eric July's statements. They do sound kind of lolcowish. That certainly doesn't mean he did anything right or wrong. But you got to keep in mind something. Eric July portrays himself as somebody who's right-wing. I spell grifter. And I probably wouldn't stick up for Vito. And like, he's not... The lefties are not the fun for me. I mean, if you like Eric July's comics, like, you know, go to it. But I find the guy as an influencer to be a bit of a phony. But I don't know all the ins and outs. In fairness, guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. Because, yeah, like, why is Vito going after him? Because he's made
Dick's going after him.
Yeah, I mean, Dick's going after him. They got a show, and he keeps
they got a show, and when Dick goes after someone, it's funny.
He keeps feeding into it. Like, why do I do a podcast with Boogie and Wings? Because they're funny. You know,
it's great.
Yesterday's
the episode from a couple days ago, the best part of the whole fucking show was Dick doing a bit on one of the characters from the show.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's pretty fucking.
It's just comedy,
some
man.
Some of the stuff is pretty crazy with the great grandfather and shit.
It goes deep because people are retarded, and then Eric is a retard and all that other stuff. But
I think everyone in that situation.
Eric does not do himself any favors. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I was not impressed at all.
You remember the guy that fought Ethan Ralph back in like 2021?
The bowling alley.
He's actually no. When Ethan Ralph went to the Digibro's house. And fought like the short fat dude. Yeah. That short fat dude with the lisp, he's become a big player in the Eric July stuff because he went to Eric July's what is it? Warehouse.
His warehouse.
Hey,
that's the guy who fought Ethan Ralph.
I heard the comic's selling though that he's very successful, Eric July.
Yeah, it's very successful. It's made like
it's
what do you care?
Selling from pre-orders. He has a shit ton in storage that he cannot sell because he purchased too many, and his outgoing costs are way.
But
too
even
high.
Vito said he's successful.
Yeah, he's successful. He has made a ton of money from both Volume 1 and 2.
But he's not talented, is what.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I don't know if he's talented. I never read the books, but he's still winning either way. That's what confuses me about this guy. What do you give a fuck what Vito thinks? And what do you care about what Vito thinks? Come to think, who cares what he thinks? He sucks. You know, Vito's like I don't know. Vito's a contrarian. He gets on like both trains, like on the anti-SJW train one week, and then he's going after Eric July the next week. I don't know.
I think that whole situation with him being like, "Oh, I'm going to be on the side of the pedos," was kind of retarded.
It was hysterical. Why wouldn't it be?
Are we just going to
you
explain
think
comedy
he meant
to
it?
you like every question you asked?
No wonder you like Eric July.
No, it wasn't even comedy.
It was comedy. That's exactly what he was doing.
Dude, like, why do I have to explain what a joke is to you every time you ask a question? I don't understand.
It's exactly. It's. I'm going to do it. I'm going to waste my time. It is comedy because it's a ridiculous statement. All right. What are you for? Bunny rabbits or rapists? Exactly. You get the joke? Get the fuck out of here. Bye. Goodbye. Get out of here. Out of here. I'm a rapist. What do you want, Spaggle?
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is that I sent Matt Pitt some fucking comments that you should probably read on stream. That's
like
it.
What? That's it.
It's from your chat. I'll fucking send them.
Read them.
You want me to read them? All right. So it's that Magnetar dude. He says he has known about Spencer's story for 4 to 5 years, but only now he is covering it, and now he's suddenly acting as if it's urgent and life-saving. But he's known about this before any of his other recent projects. Also something to consider.
What is he talking about? Who's he? Who's he?
So Spencer. All right. So what? What do you mean he? Like, the guy who's talking, Magnetar?
I know Magnetar as I talked to him today.
Okay.
All right.
Spencer's a girl. Spencer's a girl. The girl who's doing the girl who did the allegations.
Oh, the girl that he
vampire.
used to exploit more than likely. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me hear it.
So Spencer got out of the cult 7 years ago, but depending on the crime, statute of limitations, police reports would need to be filed for a criminal case. Apparently, he wants to be a Hollywood director. He's doing all this to get discovered. And then I guess someone named Crunchy Bark says he's very lazy. Ever since he started criticizing AI, he has been using AI-generated images and ChatGPT. He even admitted to text on Patreon and in the live stream. And Magnetar says he's turning to AI because he's losing team members, and he's called them unreliable.
I bet he got the angry slug.
Yeah, but the slug, that's Slug coming back, by the way, because Slug was on his team before. So.
Oh, really? No, Slug, yeah. I gotta get some reliable people. Get Slug back.
I think Slug is a great get.
Is that what Smaggle? Is that what you want me to read? Smaggle?
That's what Smaggle sent me.
Okay. So she left. So what do you say? She left the cult Ice Ages ago?
7 years ago. 7 years ago, and what he's saying is Mama Max knew about this story for a long time.
So he took forever to put it out. So now it's okay.
Now it's
so he doesn't really. In other words, Mama Max doesn't really give a fuck. It's just like he needed content to put that something out.
Yeah.
So he really is fucking working over Charlie. I wonder if Charlie's gonna cover this and do a whole video and not mention me once when he use my content, like he did with Ma. He seems that Charlie has problems with Max's. Maximilian Muss, remember him?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Anybody else? Nah, I think that's it. I'm fucking done.
I think that's it.
All right, Patreons it is. And I don't have as many as he does.
We don't hunt.
Well, I've caught less. Well, I probably caught just as many pedos as he has. None. Come to think of it. Thanks. Thank you, Verse, for coming out. Thank you, Matt, as always. And let's thank the Patreons, as always. And there's nothing else going on in my life that's really worth talking about. Pledge, Oatbag, Mexon, St. Cloud, Cody, Everborn, Nesquick, Panic Pun, Reynolds Hughes, Tommy C. Scott, Picklington. If you want to be read off at the end of every fucking thing, and I'm do that. Shout out to Oatbag because he's cool. I gotta answer his DMs one of these days. Shout out to Oatbag, the man, the myth, the legend. And I think that's it. We're done. Did I fucking close the thing? Okay. Everybody, GG's, peace, Middle East, and chicken grease. Bye.